Hello, this is the presentation for satisfaction with online food delivery services in COVID 19. This is the online survey we conducted among 50 individuals to answer some questions about the business 320 statistics presentation. So, these are our team members: Anusha Singh, Chris Shrestha, Sadiksha Sherchan, Biren Shah, and the team roles are Anusha and Sadiksha are going to do the statistical analysis and report. Me and Chris are going to do the research and survey questions, and PowerPoint will be done by the entire team. So, some background of the presentation is most people use online delivery services, and it is easier to approach to different people. Many restaurants turn to online delivery services. Uncomplicated process of making questionnaire, secure to ask questions to different people. So these are some of the features of our project. And the hypothesis statement is customers are not satisfied with online delivery services providers during COVID 19, hence, due to the lockdown. Customers are satisfied with online delivery service providers during COVID 19. Researchers on any significant changes in customers' buying habits during COVID 19. So, these are the hypotheses of our statement. So the dependent variable of our survey is the satisfaction level, and the independent variable is the age group, which we have divided our population. And the sum of the survey questions are the age, gender. Have you ever ordered during the pandemic through online food services? Do you feel safe using food delivery system in COVID 19? Which app do you prefer? Does the delivery man take safety precautions like mask, gloves? Frequency of using delivery apps, your average value of orders during pandemic, is delivery charge higher during the COVID 19? My daily food intake has increased during COVID 19. On the scale 1 to 5, how much do you think the current price food delivery services are of good value, and so on. So, these are the age services of our survey, and as we can see, the age group from 19 to 21 is the highest, and the lowest is 16. So in the first response, we as we can see, there is 50% of females who have responded, and 40% of males, and 10 did not prefer to say. So the first question is, have you ever ordered food online during the pandemic? And there is majority of 78% saying yes, and 20% saying no. So, do you feel safe using online food delivery system during the COVID 19? And this also 72% of them say yes, and 28% say no. Does the delivery man take safety precautions? So, overwhelmingly 96% say yes, and only 4% say no. So, frequency of using food delivery apps. So blue is once a day more frequently, red is 4 to 6 times, yellow is once or twice a day, green is 1 or 3 times a month, and purple is never. And 32% is the majority, which is 1 or 3 times a month, and 30% is once or twice a week. So these two are the majority of the answers from the survey. And the average value of orders during the pandemic. So the average value, the highest is there is equal of 26.7%, which is in the range of 1500 to 2000, and yellow is 1000 to 1500. So the average food cost would be from 500 to 2000 rupees. In this range, almost more than 70% of the people order in this range, as we can see in the blue, which is more than 2500 also. So 24% use this. So which app do you use? So Food Mandu, as we can see, is 41.7%, which is the highest used app, and others is 39.6, and Bhoj Idea is red is 18.8%. My daily food intake has increased during the COVID-19. So as we can see here, 36.7 and 38.8 have strongly agreed and also been neutral, and 14.3% have disagreed that their intake has not increased at all, and purple 10.2% have also strongly agreed. So the people who have agreed are in majority. So on the scale of 1 to 5, how much do you think that a current price food delivery service provides a good value? So here we can see that from the 50 responses, uh, 34% of the people have are in the range of 3, and also 34% have said on the 5. And in the next one, do you think using food delivery apps improves the efficiency of ordering and receiving delivery food during the COVID-19 pandemic? This is 81.3% say yes, and 16.7 say maybe. Why did you order food during the pandemic? So 52.2% overwhelming majority say I do not have to leave home. So this is the most popular answer, and the second most popular answer is I can order whenever I want. So it is the placement and timing is convenient. That is why they prefer to use online apps. I intend to use food delivery apps during the COVID-19 pandemic continuously, and I am willing to use food delivery apps in the future. So 36% strongly agree, and 30% are neutral, and 8% disagree. Only that. So the finding is 70% of the participants ordered food online during the pandemic. People from younger generations mainly use the food service apps. Food Mandu was the majority to go to option, and option to not leave their homes. 56% of the respondents were willing to order food online continuously and in the future. So the descriptive analysis is, as we can see, the gender, 40% of them are male, and 50% of them are female, and 10% do not prefer to say. So as we can see, here are the democratic characteristics of the participants. The number is 50, and the age group is from 18 to 20 is the highest of 30%, and there is age group of 12 to 14, which is the lowest, 3.8%. So here descriptive statistics of main uh, items. So here we can see that the food ordered during the pandemic, uh, and the food order is 22% say yes, and 78% say no. feel safe while using the app. 72% say yes. Delivery and take safety precautions here. 96% yes. And how was the food quality during the service? 88% say it was good, and only 12% say no. So here the summary output is satisfaction. We can see that the ANOVA regression is 1.0, and uh, the we can also see the coefficient standard error, the intercept, and the x value. uh, the p value is 0.42 and the t stat is minus 0.83. The standard coefficient standard error is from the range 0 minus 0.018 to 0.00021. So the lower limit is minus 0.0067 and upper limit is 0.0031. And the relationship between dependent and independent variables. Independent variables are assumed to have a direct effective effect on the dependent variable. The independent variable age has influence on dependent variable satisfaction level. Younger people have more satisfaction level than older people. So the recommendations is better safety measures, proper food packaging, faster delivery services, listening to consumers' feedback, ensure clear communication, create a stellar online menu, complimentary dishes to regular customers, track deliveries once they are dispatched. The reflections of this study is found how to implement statistics and hypothesis testing in real life, discovered how to use regression analysis to forecast outcomes, increased team collaboration and understanding, able to give views and options. So these are the references uh, by Galvin D. Marcius Rendon. So thank you.